Hi everyone, Don't Thinny Shave Tano here, the internet's busiest music nerd, and it's time for yet another installment of my 7 inches, where I go deep, deep down into the sort of bottom shelf of my little vinyl shelf over here and talk to you about my 45 collection, my single collection, my 7-inch collection. Should maybe take one more video to finish this out. Let's just get straight into it. These are my singles, and down there in the description box, of course, there's a link to a whole playlist of my other vinyl videos where you could see the other records that I have in this shelf. All right. So last time we left off with this little 7-inch, the Family Trees 7-inch for the tracks Dream Talkin' and Baby Come Back on the A side. And here's a 7-inch that's actually one of my favorites. Comes off of Hardly Art, dropped in 2010, was one of the singles from one of my favorite albums of that year, I believe, or maybe the album came out a year after this single dropped. Fergus Geronimo, Turning Blue. And Never Satisfied. Dig Fergus and Geronimo's earlier stuff. And, you know, much of what Andrew Savage was doing in the bands that would come sort of afterwards, or the albums that would come afterwards. Yeah, this was kind of, I guess my intro to his music, sort of Fergus and Geronimo. So, you know, I'm glad I came across this single, came across Fergus and Geronimo in general. It's kind of a nice little punky tune. I don't know. It's a bit of a slacker sort of sense of humor to it too, that I think is really cool. I love the Turning Blue sort of, I guess, spray on the other side. There's a little Hardly Art postcard in there. And it's actually blue, half white, half blue. It's turning blue. Get it? That's wonderful. Wonderful vinyl humor for you. A little bit of vinyl humor. Wow. Wow. Sorry, I'm being annoying. I'll try harder in the future to not be annoying. Or maybe I'll try to be annoying. Let's see how that turns out. All right, I got Roberta Flack here with Killing Me Softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song on Atlantic, and on the B-side we have Trade Winds. All right, some nice sweet soul there for you, and it's just a straightforward black 7-inch. Oh man, this is an oldie. Had this one for a while. I've had this one since college. This is a Ben Folds single for the track Landed, although I don't really care for that track. I have this 7-inch mostly for the B-side. The B-side is an ever so ironic piano cover, very somber and very depressing cover of Bitches Ain't Shit. So, you know, if that's how you like to roll, then, you know, that's there for you. There's not really any other way to describe it other than, you know, it's just kind of like a white person silly cover of a hip hop tune, of which there are many more now. Back then when that single dropped, it was like sort of, you know, new. Oh, this is kind of weird. This is funny. This is kind of funny. But now it's just kind of like, you know, what is that George Dalton kid covering that Fetty Wap Trap Queen track? Yeah, that's sad. That's really sad. All right. So anyway, moving forward. A little bit of Foreigner here with the track Urgent. If you like a little bit of 80s pop rock, look into Foreigner. Lots of hits. Can't stop these hits. Head Games. Double Vision. Some other releases here that they're recommending on the back side of this 7-inch. There we go. And Girl on the Moon on the B-side. There you go. Oh, who is this who I think it is? This is, yes, it is Future Islands. The Inkwell There you go. Like that track. And also Lonnie Walker on the other side. This is a split. This is a nice split off of Friends Records. I had this one for a while too. I think I got this around the time when the blog was first starting up. Haven't listened to it in a while. There's a nice lyric sheet with it. I like these 7 inches with this elaborate packaging with the lyric sheet and all that. Looks like we have 72 of 1,000 here. 72 of 1,000 on this 7-inch. And the vinyl seems to have a green label to it. Bright green label with like a pinkish, a little bit of coral. A little bit of a coral color here on the 7-inch itself. That's pretty cool. It's like I'm looking at this stuff for the first time. I don't go into this section of my collection enough. I'm mostly playing LPs a lot of the time, and it's a shame because I got some decent singles here. Who's this? Oh, Marvin Gaye. I heard it through the grapevine. Classic, popular, big hit right there. I heard it through the grapevine. And You're What's Happening in the World Today on the B-side. Some more sweet soul there. Got some popular soul singles here. Here we go. Health, my favorite Health single, Die Slow on the A-side, and Die Slow, the Picture Plane remix on the B-side. So it's Die Slow and Die Slow. Got this sweet little pink and blue cover. Not much to the inside, it seems. Just a simple 7-inch, people. Just a simple 7-inch. Can't complain about that. Can't complain. Moving forward. Iron Hand. This is like a bit of a hardcore 7-inch, I believe, that I got from the guys over at Red Scroll Records. They passed it along to me. Nice boys. Nice, very well-behaved boys over there at that Red Scroll Records store in Wallingford. Shout out to them for hooking me up whenever they come out with a record of their own. Bit of a lyric sheet here. 4 tracks. And just a plain white label. You just don't know what to expect, man. What does this 7-inch behold? Again, the name of this group, Iron Hand, Usurper Divine. This is some, grimy, crusty, hardcore, dark shit, people. So if you're on the lookout for some of that, which, there's a lot of it, but there's a lot of good stuff out there too. Iron Hand, Usurper Divine. All right. We're keeping it dark. Oh, this one's fun. This is a fun one. I've had this one since like high school, I think. This is an oldie. This is an oldie for me. This comes from a band by the name of Iron Prostate, brought to you by Screamin' Skull Records, a sky-clad label, P.O. Box 666, Middlesex, New Jersey, 08846. That probably doesn't exist anymore. 1991, Skyclad Records. And the single, which I bought just based off of the cover and the title alone, is Rock and Roll Nursing Home, which it's a pretty decent track. It's a fun song. I've traded and sold and given away a lot of records that I've bought over the years, and this one has stuck with me because it is a fun, one-of-a-kind single. That Rock and Roll Nursing Home single. Who doesn't want to own it? And it's a nice sort of like splattery, kind of grayish blue color to it. And the B-side, what's the B-side? I Am Gilligan. I'm Gilligan. Don't really recall if I liked that track. I might not have. This might just be one of those singles that the A-side is the only good one. But that A-side, it's a hell of an A-side, that Rock and Roll Nursing Home. So, if you were ever looking for, I believe the hook goes something like, rock, 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 rock and roll nursing home. I may just be completely making that up because while I do have very fond memories of that single, I could just be making it the hell up. This one isn't entirely a 7-inch, though it's technically a 7-inch, I guess. It is the big kind of pop-up book package, like a reissue CD, deluxe version of KMD's Black Bastards. And the thing about this, even though it does have a CD in there, I've shown this during a vinyl update I did around Record Store Day. While it is mostly a CD and it's a reissue, it's also got a 7-inch picture disc. Excuse me. I was going to say picture disc, but that wouldn't be right. It's also got a 7-inch picture disc. There's the A side and the B side. And it just slides right into the top. Just goes bam, which is nice. Very dark cover art, though. Very dark cover art. So, you know, if you're looking to get into, if you're MF Doom fan, this is MF Doom back in the day. This is MF Doom pre-MF Doom. So if you're looking for some hip-hop, bit of jazz rap, bit of boom bap, with a strong lyrical flavor and a lot of personality, look into KMD, Black Bastards. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, love this one. Love this. Love this. This is one that I've had for a while, too. Lord Flea. Shake, 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 Sonora, shake it all the time. Definitely look into this single if you haven't heard this single. A lot of y'all who grew up with movies like Beetlejuice, who are about my age, probably remember this song very fondly. But if you're younger and you haven't seen that movie and you have not heard of Lord Flea, look into this guy. Really fun. And also on the B-side, Naughty Little Flea, which I can't remember the B-side all that well. I'll have to play this again since it is such a fun single, which... Shake, 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 Sonata. Love this single. This is a great tune. Really glad I got this. Oh, another great band. Have had this one for a while too. Man or Astroman, Inside the Head of Mr. Atom. It's a decent single from what I can recall. I like their albums a lot more than what I think they were doing on this single, but I was just kind of happy to have a piece of Man or Astroman vinyl in the collection, which is really cool. Again, let's see. Okay, so this is like a, it's not even so much a single as much as it is an EP, because this seems to have 4 tracks on it. So yeah, so it's not even the A side and the B side, it's the forebrain and the hindbrain side on this. And we have 2 tracks on one side, Spheric Waves, Inside the Atom on the forebrain side, and on the hindbrain side we have Put Your Finger in the Socket in 24 Hours. So some really cool instrumental rock from Man or Astroman. You know, don't expect something like, you know, a post-rock song or anything like that. Nothing dramatic. I mean, it's just very fun. It's fast-paced. It's high energy. It's kind of punky. A little surf rock inspired, too. Man or Astroman. Definitely look them up if you're looking for a fun band. All right. We'll do a couple more. This is Africa Bambaataa covering Kick Out the Jams with MC5's original Kick Out the Jams on the other side, which I thought was just kind of crazy. It's a little Rhino side-by-side Record Store Day exclusive 7-inch with a beautiful white and red splatter. Very wonderful color. So that was a cool pickup. Had to get that when that dropped on Record Store Day. Oh yeah. Meatloaf, 2 out of 3 ain't bad on Columbia. Can't hate that single. Can't hate that single. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. A little bit of piano rock there for the piano rock fans. And, well, I think we'll finish off with this. This is kind of an elaborate little thing here. And then I think maybe we'll do one more. We'll do one more vinyl video, and we'll probably finish off all the 7 inches. We'll do 2 more here. We have the MGMT single for Congratulations, which I love this song. It's the album version, and then we have the remix on the other side. And it's a nice little package for this 7-inch. Kind of tells a bit of a visual story based off of what MGMT did on the music video, kind of the desert setting and all of that. And then once you open it, you've got the pages. Kind of looks like a bit of a storyboard or something, or like, you know, visuals to kind of, I guess, kind of tell a tale of what they were doing in the music video with this kind of like, you know, bird-looking alien character in a crashed spaceship, a grave site in all 4 seasons, and like a dead astronaut. It's like a little bit of a comic. you know? It comes with this 7-inch. Crazy. So, you know, really interesting packaging just for this nice little psych pop single, which is definitely one of my favorite MGMT songs. Haven't really cared for a lot of their newest material, but I do think a lot of the songs on their debut and a lot of the songs on Congratulations are good tunes. Good tunes. And finally, I want to give a shout to a nice little classic hardcore punk 7-inch from the boys in Minor Threat. We got Salad Days, Stumped, and Good Guys Don't Wear White, all in the same little 7-inch EP. Look at them. They're looking like nice boys. Sometimes good guys don't wear white. And we have just kind of like a plastic sleeve for the 7-inch itself. Of course, released on Discord Records. And I think we got like a poster here, which I have not. It's just like a little insert. Pictures of everybody in the band. Yeah. If you're a fan of hardcore punk, you've probably seen these pictures a million times. Gibson. Nice Gibson guitar. And Ian Mackay looking like a winner there. All right, and those are essentially the 7-inches we are going to be covering in this video. If you haven't heard any of these songs, if you haven't heard any of these artists, definitely do a YouTube search, do a Google search on this stuff. Of course, I have also listed all the artists, all the 7-inches featured in this video in the description box, as I usually do. And yeah, that's it. I hope y'all are doing well, having a nice day, believing in yourselves, and hearing some good music. Love you. Forever.